Okay, and we're live. Welcome back to the replay. Okay, we're just going to get everything set up first, and we'll get going. Pretty excited to be back in my normal spot. What's up, Bill? It's pretty nice to not be in that basement. I'm back in my studio. You can see I got everything going. It's really nice. What's up, Christina? So for starting out, just to give everybody that's here to start off with, the everyday wife is she's out right now, but hopefully she'll be joining us here in a minute. I can't have 2 weeks in a row where it's just me flying solo, because that's boring. That's super boring. What's up, Jonathan? Okay, I think I got everything set up. Since I did it on a phone last time, there was not too much to set up, so let's make sure we are stream options. Whoops, nope. Oh, crap. I think I just made you guys watch an app, so I apologize if you guys are watching an ad right now. Okay, public. Okay, everything's good. What's up, Mark? Yeah, I definitely, I've got my ring light back on. I set it back up warmer. Okay, so we'll get going. So obviously I'm back from the vacation, like I was mentioning. Hold on. There's some audio things going on. I'm trying out a new thing since it's hard to monitor the audio without headphones on, and headphones are goofy. I'm trying to do an incognito, that's the word I'm looking for, an incognito audio thing, and it's confusing me right now. What's up, Best Player USA Gold? Sluggo, glad to see that you got my note that we're still doing the live stream today. So obviously back from the vacation, it is nice to be back in a place where there is warmth. There was no warmth in Ohio. Ohio was freezing cold, snow, no drone flying. If Infinite Altitude shows up today, I'm going to apologize to him. Hold on one second. Hello, everyday wife.
Hey, everyday husband.
Hey, are you on your way back?
Yes, finally. Yes.
Okay, we're all waiting for you. Everybody's waiting for you. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody. It's been a long day, but gotta support our military families.
That's true. All right, we'll see you when you get home. Be safe driving.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. So see, she's still in the live stream even though it's on the phone. Sluggos. So we can talk about that real quick. So drone base, I have not done much with drone base recently because from what I'm able to see in the app that I was using from their website, they're not doing panoramic missions anymore. They don't have the commercial. They don't have the commercial. They don't have the residential missions anymore. The only way that you can still do those missions is if you already had them, like if you already had them set up prior to, and they'll let you keep doing it. But there's no way to get any new ones. The only way to get drone-based work now is you set up your account with them, tell them, hey, I'm licensed. Hey, I got my, here's the drone I've got. Here's my experience, all that stuff. Then they reach out to you for their client missions. So no, I haven't done anything else with drone base until maybe they'll reach out to me, but I haven't heard anything back. I have seen I think there's some if you're in the comments right now, I think Stan and somebody else had gotten some client missions, so maybe they have some additional information about it. But no, me personally, I have not gotten anything about it. Not gotten anything. All right, so we talked about the vacation. Vacation's over. Infinite, if you're here, I apologize for having to cancel the Ohio meetup. It snowed every day. There was no way I was gonna fly the Spark when it was snowing all the way. Oh well, hey Sluggo, you'll have to tell us. Leave a comment, I guess, in this video when this video publishes. Just let me know how it goes. I'm very interested in how the drone-based thing is going to go moving forward. Like, I did 2 of their panoramic missions when I had the chance. I got paid for it, so it worked out for me. But Yeah, definitely let us know how the client mission goes. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so number 2 up in our list of things to talk about. Don't forget, if you have not yet entered the... I didn't bring it in here. If you have not yet entered the giveaway for the Unreal 4K, this is the next... This is my second notification, because we will do the actual giveaway, the drawing, next week at the live stream. So make sure you get it enrolled. It's a pretty good camera. Like I mentioned at the live stream last week, the battery issue is kind of a pain, but if you can get over that, it's a pretty good camera. What's up, Joe? Welcome. Welcome to our UK viewers. That stinks, Sluggo, about the things being rejected. Okay, so number 3 of things to talk about today. And this is kind of like a news topic. A news topic for the... I'm trying to think of how to talk about it. But no, so anyway, if you haven't been paying attention to the drone news of the universe, of the world, the United States, I guess... the United States has reintroduced the registration for drones, even for hobbyists. So if you are a hobbyist drone flyer, you now need to you need to register your drone with the FAA. If it works the same way it did prior to them stopping it, you just go on the FAA. Whoa. You just go on the FAA website, you type in your drone information, input all your stuff, and then they'll send you your stuff. But that's pretty good. Hizkia, welcome. Get out the house, go fish. What's up? Joe, I have not seen Peter McKinnon's video of drone work, so I'll have to check that out. Peter McKinnon is a fantastic cinematographer. I try to watch a lot of his stuff because I'm not a fantastic cinematographer, and I try to learn from reading like dummy books and seeing good videographer YouTube channels. And Peter McKinnon's seriously a good one. What's up, Sharva? Welcome to the live stream. We do them every week. It's a good time. But yeah, so hey, make sure that you register your drone, because you don't want because you got to think of, and it's not just drones regulations, it's regulations in general. You got to think of life as like a pendulum. Like life is a pendulum where it'll be permissive, it'll be more restrictive, and I feel like we're swinging more towards the restrictive side when it comes to personal drones, consumer level drones. And you don't want to be the person that gets made the example of, because at some point they're going to have to make an example of somebody. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there flying rough. Like they're flying, I don't want to say illegally. I'm sure there are people flying out there illegally, but you can just see, like with the way DJI is going now, they've got every so often you've now got to take a knowledge quiz, because people are flying. Like that guy that Ken Heron mentioned it at his live stream this week. There was a guy that ran his Phantom 4 into a helicopter, into a military helicopter, and his excuse was, well, I didn't know. Well, you know, the way that everybody's going to fix that is they're going to baby everybody. They're going to micromanage everybody's use of the drone. And so it's like, it's just swinging back. So I would err, and I'm a very, I don't want to say conservative, but I'm more of a safety oriented. I'm a rule follower. I think rules are not meant to be broken. Rules are meant to have additional rules put on top of them, like that we should follow more. The everyday wife, she's not here, but if she were here, she would laugh at that and totally agree. Because I always drive like exactly the speed limit. There's never a chance. I'm definitely a rule follower. So when it comes to things, especially when drones, like, and you guys have heard me say this before, that like every piece of technology glitches. These AirPods glitch. But if they glitch, okay, they may lose connection. Who cares? But if a drone glitches, or you're not flying a drone correctly, it could definitely fall, or it could fall out of the sky and potentially hurt somebody. So you always want to fly safe. You always want to follow all the rules, all of that stuff. So it's just be safe. Just be safe. Joe, who else would I recommend? Peter McKinnon's a good one. There's a new guy that I just started watching. I can't think of the name of this channel off the top of my head, But if you go to my channel front page, he's on those recommendations. It's like a Jason Vong or something like that. He's got some great stuff about photography and cinematography. I would absolutely recommend him. Thanks, Bill. I know 6,300 subscribers. It's been a really great ride. Like in the video I made about the 5,000 subscribers, and being on YouTube, and if you run a YouTube channel, you'll see that YouTube is a graph that goes up and down a lot. And I feel like, and this is only in my year of experience so far, so I can't claim to be an expert, but so long as you're doing consistent, decent content, eventually something's going to catch, and you're just not going to know it, and it's going to bump your channel up, and then your channel's going to be like a new higher level and keep going, and then something else you're going to put out is going to catch, and it's going to bump it up again, and it just slowly works. So like the last like 3 weeks has just been like a taking off, and now I have access to the analytics, and I'm kind of like an analytical. I love reading the analytics on the channel just to see what is like going on in the background. And we're kind of like coming down off that peak now, so it kind of stinks, but it'll valleys and peaks and valleys. So if you're gonna make, I guess, long story long, if you're gonna make a YouTube channel, just be prepared that it's great, and there will be periods of up, but there will also be periods of down. And to circle back to what Bill was saying, thanks. It is great to see that the channel is growing, and I appreciate it's growing because of you guys. It's not, I mean, it's growing because I'm the one that uploads the videos, but if you guys don't watch them, then it's me talking into a mirror at that point. What's up, Infinite Altitude? I was waiting for you to get in so I could apologize for canceling the Ohio meetup, because it snowed every single day. It snowed, like, I tried filming in Cleveland, and so for the Filmic Pro video, I wanted to do all that stuff outside, but I started off in that gazebo, or that pavilion, and then a blizzard came in, and then we tried filming by the lake, and it was so windy, like my tripod kept blowing over, and so we just went to the mall. There's no way the Spark would have gotten just destroyed in all of that. It would have been terrible. Smart boy, what's up? Hizika, the OTG cable. I don't know about that. If before I use it, I would reach out to DJI support and ask if it will void their warranty. I don't use an OTG cable. I think I'm going to use one in a follow-up video to the Wi-Fi interference, Bluetooth, Apple Watch, smartwatch video I made. A lot of people gave me some suggestions on things we could test out, and I'm pretty excited to try those out. Show us my Spark. You caught me off guard. So okay. This is probably the first time. Smart boy, congratulations. You're the first person congratulations. You're the first person to say, "Hey, show me the Spark," and I can't because it's in the studio, because I finally got I unloaded everything from the vacation, and I just threw all this stuff together. We've been working all day. And I just got home an hour ago to set all this up, and so you got me. Congratulations. I wish I had a cheering button. I need to get one of those soundboards. So I can be like, "Hey, congratulations," or "boo" to me, because it's not here. I don't even have, do I have a drone near me? I don't even have a drone near me. Sad. Failed. What's up, Thomas? Flip Daddy, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Totally bad. Okay. Well, crazy, hey, I appreciate it. You got homework's important, though. Don't be like me and barely graduate both high school and college because you don't do your homework. Because it's important. I didn't do it, but... so we talked about the vacation. We talked about the giveaway. If you're just joining us now, remember, we're doing the giveaway for the Unreal 4K. So if you have not yet entered, just go to my Instagram at... Hold on here. I'll put the _every_day_dad. That is the Instagram. Just go there, follow me, leave a comment on the picture of the Unreal 4K, and we will do the giveaway next live stream. Sluggo, I am currently recording this with a Logitech C920. Is that what it is? C9? It's a webcam. It's a webcam. I'm thinking about switching over to a like getting my LX10 in here and doing like an HDMI cable, because I'm really kind of sick of this camera because it causes problems where it doesn't focus very well, and it, like the audio, it's got two microphones on the side, and it screws up trying to do the microphone with the this thing to the that thing, and it's a pain. It's a pain. So we don't do it yet. Thomas, the everyday wife, is not here yet. She will be. She's driving here right now. She called in. She called in a minute ago. She's driving. She's driving back right now, and she will hopefully be here shortly. Okay. Thomas has 4 drones in reach. I normally do. I don't know what's. Do I have? I don't have anything. I don't have anything cool in reach. That's so depressing. I don't. Hold on. Yeah, nothing cool except reviewing the cheapest. Thanks for the segue, Thomas. So that's next up on Talking Points. So this week on reviewing the cheapest, we have the cheapest flagship phone you're gonna get, and that's gonna be the Essential PH1. If you saw the live stream last week, it was entirely done on this phone. I've actually been impressed by this little thing, and I don't normally do phone reviews, but I do think I have been impressed by this thing, so we are gonna check it out. Finish the script with it not too long. It's not Diet Coke, Bill. It's Diet Sam's Cola. Diet Sam's Cola, because they were out of Diet Coke when I went to the store. It's the holiday seasons. I don't know. Battle Boss, I'm giving away the Unreal 4K action camera. If you want to check out the video for it, it's a pretty good action camera. The only big issue, we talked about this earlier, you can't get extra batteries unless you order them through the company themselves. But it's actually, I really like it. Of all the cheap action cameras I've checked out, it and the Yeelight are pretty high up there. We've got another cheap action camera coming this week that we'll probably check out next week. And then there's a company sending me an MC3 Cool, an MC Cool, an MG Cool, something like that. That'll be in another week or two. Action cameras are kind of like, I don't know, I just really enjoy them. So I'm excited to see all these cheapo ones. Some of them are really good. Some of them are not so good. Like that Thi. That Thi was pretty rough. I think the everyday kid will like it because it's got batteries he can change out. I'll give him an SD card. He'll be able to make his own videos. It's way better than that $12 one that he... way better than the $12 one, the $12 that's now like $50. I even saw it at Best Buy for $50. Like, that is not worth $50. For $50, you could, I don't know, get a Thi i60e. I haven't dropped anything yet. Don't jinx me. It'll probably happen. It'll probably happen. So the everyday kid this Christmas is getting, I'm pretty excited. So he's getting, I went out Black Friday shopping that Thursday, and I got him it's probably not an actual limited edition, but they called it the limited edition, like Zelda 2DS, and he's getting the Luigi's Haunted Mansion for it, because he has been, for the last 9 months, like, so we have a Wii U downstairs, and we've been playing Breath of the Wild on, and he'd been watching these videos, like he watches game trailers. He watches game trailers, and he watched this one for Haunted Luigi, and he calls it Scary Luigi, and he's been talking about it forever, so I went out and I hunted it down, and that's what he's getting. He's going to get that and the Thi i60e. That way he can make videos with me, because he's been asking to make more videos, so I think we'll just make like family videos. As he gets bigger, I still want him to be involved in the channel, but I don't know. I find it weird. So and nothing against people that have their kids in their YouTube channel, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I know the kids enjoy it. They like helping the parents out. I mean, the everyday kid loves being in my videos. But I don't know. I feel like there's like, I don't want to say exploitation, but there's like a thin line of, they become like, cuz the videos are monetized. If the videos are monetized and you're having your kid like being them, I don't know. It just crosses like, maybe not a legal boundary, but it crosses like a moral and ethical boundary that I don't really like. I don't know. It just makes me weird when it makes me feel weird when he's in them. Not that I don't want him to be in them. He just can't make the conscious decision that he wants to be in them yet because he's 5. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. That was a long rambling answer about that. But what's up, Richard? Crazy Boo Boo. I did go see the Star Wars movie yesterday. We got back from the vacation. Our flight landed at like 10. Or no, our flight landed at like 1. We had to drive 2 hours back to our house. We got to our house. We just hung out for a while. And then I was like, you know what? Later, Flip, thanks for coming out. Drone, thanks for coming out. We definitely went and saw the Star Wars movie. It was okay. It was pretty good. If you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend seeing it. The best part, and I tweeted this out afterwards. I know we're not talking about drone stuff, but you got me talking on some topics that I really enjoy talking about. The thing about Star Wars was this one, I liked Episode 7 better personally. This one wasn't bad, but the best part about Star Wars, especially Episode 8, and as I think is there, because they're going to do them forever now. But I get to share something with my son that like I grew up enjoying. Like that's the best part. Like he enjoys it. I don't know. It's like when else? Like what other movie event or what other media event has happened where like a family grew up with it, like a parent grew up with it, and then is able to in real time share it with their kids. It's not like, so when I grew up, my dad, like we watched Star Wars, but it was after the fact. Like he'd already seen him, he knew him, he just like shared him with me, which was great. But now it's like he and I get to see it at the same time. Like that's the part that I really enjoyed. Not necessarily the movie itself, because it was a good movie. I would recommend seeing it. But there was about an hour that could have been taken out of that movie, and it wouldn't have been affected. So, but I enjoyed watching with him. That's the part that matters. Where are we at? I haven't looked in the. Watched the movie today. Big fan. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've never seen a Star Wars? Who, Bill? Like you have somebody that shows up to your channel for a long time, and then I don't know, they're a crazy person. That's. I mean, I don't think that at all, Bill. You seem like a very sane person that's never seen Star Wars since it's been out for like 40 years. Jack, I don't know much about the Pauls. I just know that other than they have like 20 million subscribers or something. I guess they're also from Ohio. I guess I realized that. Somebody was, when we were in Ohio, I was like, yeah, I do a YouTube channel, whatever. And they're like, oh, have you heard of the Pauls or whatever? They're from Ohio. I was like, oh, hey, Ohio people in YouTube. Richard, hi. We're gonna put you in timeout. You're in timeout now. There's no need to spam the channel. Christina, if you've never seen a Star Wars movie but you've seen all the Harry Potter movies, that's okay. Cause Harry Potter, I don't have my Harry Potter shirt on, but I am very partial to Harry Potter. Very partial to Harry Potter. That's another thing I grew up with, which unfortunately they're not still making Harry Potter books. So I can't share that in real time with the everyday kid, but he will be reading them when he's growing up. Okay, Bill, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think we're all a little bit crazy around here. I don't think you have to be, but it helps. But yeah, I'm definitely downloading hold on. No, we're not downloading that. I don't want you to... Hold on. We're going to download a soundboard or something. Okay. I need a... Well, except my phone's freezing right now. Soundboard. It's not going to... No, soundboard. I don't want annoying sounds. Well, maybe I do want annoying sounds. Install. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Soundboard. All right. Thanks to Get Out the House. Okay. Oh, I don't like that one. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done with that one. That's okay. Get Out the House. That was bad. Lucas, I'm actually quite enjoying my new Apple Watch. I didn't think I would enjoy it that much. I'm going to do a follow-up review of it. It's actually fantastic. It's weird that I'd never had a smartwatch before, and now I feel like emotionally attached to it because I like the notifications. I like that I can just... So I'm pointing at my... If you don't know my studio, I've got a bicycle that's like right there, and I ride it like an hour a day or whatever. And I used to have to put on like a heart rate strap and get my watch on and track everything. And now I just go like boop, 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 and I do it. And it's so easy to use. And I can like, you know, now that I've got the AirPods, I have my music on the phone and I can control it straight with the watch. I don't know. It's great. I'm gushing a little bit. I've apparently just like, I've given up and I fully embraced the Apple side. I've just totally gone over to the Apple side. Because I was like trying to distance myself. I was gonna like a month ago switch back over to like PCs and Android phones and all that, and then I just said, you know what? I give up. I give up. Apple wins. Apple wins. I'm gonna get an Apple tattoo. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna get the iPhone X? I probably will not get the iPhone X. I want one really badly. However, I can't. So now, back to running a YouTube channel. Now that I'm running a YouTube channel, everything that I purchase has to have value for making videos for you guys. And you got to balance like buying stuff to make the videos look better versus interesting stuff to look at. So like right now, I really, really want to like get a new camera setup for the channel. But when you think about that, like, okay, so the camera setup I want is about $2,000. But how much cool stuff could I buy with $2,000 to then show you guys? Like, so you gotta balance that. So it's like anytime I want, it's frustrating. It's not that it's frustrating. It's a good problem to have because I do enjoy this. But it's like, so I want the iPhone X, but I don't know that it brings anything to the channel. Like, that's why I got this Essential phone, is I'm looking for, like, it's basically like a smaller tablet because I don't have a SIM card in it. But it lets me do stuff like the live streams. It's got an unstabilized camera in it, so I can use it with my DJI Mobile, where the iPhone I can't do that with. So it's like a balancing act. I do really, yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me see. I'm back on the, we still have a couple things to talk about, but I'll go through the comments again. I'm trying to buy time for the Everyday Wife to show up. She's driving safe, and she'll probably get here in like 10 minutes. Probably like 10 minutes. Hazika, what is the most affordable app for editing video? Well, if you have a MacBook, iMovie. Or if you have a Mac computer, I would say iMovie because it's free. I edited videos on iMovie for like 4 months. It's amazing. It's really easy to use. For the basic stuff that you would use in YouTube, iMovie is fantastic. It's just really easy to use. I was using Adobe Premiere Elements for a while, It was all right, but I like outgrew Adobe Premiere Elements really quickly, and I think anybody would because it's like software editing for kids. But then I tried Adobe Premiere Pro for like 30 minutes, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on. There's like buttons, and I can't just like do what I want to do. So I ended up dropping the Adobe Premiere Pro in like 30 minutes, and now I use Final Cut Pro, which is pretty good. I mean, I guess I'm not a professional editor, but I really like Final Cut Pro. It's easy to use. It lets me manually control the editing that I want to do. So it's pretty good. The movie The Circle. I have not seen the movie The Circle. What is it about? Yeah, Jonathan, don't. I might put a sticker on the back of my truck. I might have to. Like, I saw all the, like the new iMac Pro came out, and like all the big YouTubers are getting it. It's like 11 grand, and I was like, I want that so bad. And I was like, that's as much as my truck costs. The everyday wife would not be happy. Would not, definitely not. Like, that computer cost the same as our camper. That she would not be happy. Where are we? Yeah, I'm definitely in the Appleverse. It does the camera. I know about it. I've heard the camera's great, but here's the problem is iPhone and cell phone cameras, I think, have reached a point, just like YouTube, 1080p is good enough. I think 1080p is the best resolution we've had so far that lets everybody get in the video game. And like I said, iPhones do not play well with gimbals. And as much as I like stabilized footage, I can't use a phone by itself without a gimbal. I can in certain circumstances, and I do think I think the optical image stabilization on the iPhone X is pretty good. Excuse me. But I do. I want the iPhone X, and I tried to talk myself into it. But for like $1,200, $1,300, there's so much other stuff I could get for the channel. Like, if you look at, as much as I like checking out budget action cameras, that's like 13 budget action cameras. That's like 26 budget action cameras. That's almost 6 months worth of content for the price of that iPhone. So it's a balance. It's a balance. Like I said, there's stuff that I just want to go out and buy, but even... And when you do like a tech YouTube channel, you can't just like start enjoying stuff. You got to like figure out, okay, how am I going to do the unboxing? How am I going to review it? How do I want to present it? Am I even going to show it to everybody? Because you don't want to be like too broad. Because if you're too broad, nobody cares. Like you gotta like find your niche. And at some point, you're like, okay, have I niched down enough? Should I do a video about this? I don't know. Whatever. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just like making the videos. I think we've gotten a good stride here on the channel, and I think I heard somebody get back, so we may have our full crew here. We may have our full crew here momentarily. What do we got? I'm running through it. Whoa! I hate when it does that. Do I think Lenovo's a good laptop? I mean, they've been making laptops forever. They made the IdeaPad, right? The ThinkPad or the IdeaPad. So I think they probably make a good one. I think the Everyday Wife. Speak of the devil. Who is it?
It is I.
Everybody's been excited for you to get here. The Everyday Wife made it.
Well,
But she has a Lenovo laptop, and she really enjoys it. Everybody here's the Everyday Wife, and like 6 more people join the live stream.
Well, let me get this set up really quick.
Can you grade the color in iMovie? Probably not. I think you can mess with saturation a little bit. I don't do a lot of color grading. I just do like saturation, and that's pretty much it. I generally just bump up the saturation a little bit because you want stuff to be bright for YouTube because you're going to be on such a small screen for the majority of stuff that you just want it to look pretty. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't know. That's a good question. Get out the house. I was also looking at instead of keeping the essential phone, maybe getting an iPad Pro. But then I can't fit the iPad Pro in the DJI Mobile. That's kind of like the big thing for me right now is the gimbal. So tell me how much you like the iPad Pro when you get it. Or if somebody has an iPad Pro out there, let me know. Because I don't know. I'm at this crossroads of, like I was saying, like balancing tech against balancing what I want for the channel. And so things that I like the MacBook because I can edit good video on the go. I like my LX10 because it's basically a portable video studio. I like my iPhone, but when the iPhone is like a single point of failure. Like everything goes through this, and if it doesn't do something well like gimbals, then I'm hosed. I'm stuck. So I'm at like a crossroads of, do I get another phone like the essential phone? Do I get an iPad, or do I even get like I had the Galaxy S8 before and I returned it because I was having some issues with it. But if I get another Galaxy S8 and then treat it like the essential phone now, where it's just like it's like a tab instead of a phone, maybe that's what I want to do. But I don't know. I'm at this crossroads. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe that's like something for 2018. Like I said, I do want to I'm currently using the LX10 for all the filming, and it's a great camera, but it's very hampered for what I want to do. And there's some good deals right now on like a Sony camera with the lens I want and the adapter I want, but it's like $2,300. I can't just mention that. What?
Excuse me?
What? You're getting ready.
Look, I'm getting ready, but I heard money.
She's back now. So now I can't just talk about all that stuff. So for like 2018, some things I want to do. Like there's some foundational things some structural things I want to not fix, but I want to upgrade the channel because I think we're doing some great stuff here, and just I want to refocus the mission statement in 2018, or maybe even make a mission statement. And so I'll probably do like a new channel trailer early in 2018, because I love this channel. Like I love you guys. I love everything about doing this. Like this is fantastic. It's been great. It's been a really great experience. But I want to make sure we're all, I don't know. So again, another balancing the growing the channel versus balancing the doing what I want to do. Cause there's a finite thing. Like you can't do everything. You can't. The land grab of YouTube is over. Like people.
What does that mean?
What do you
the
mean?
land grab? Like,
well, like people that started making videos like back when it first opened up, back when YouTube first started, and you've got the channels that's like were the original ones that can do a video about anything and they'll get 100,000 views in the first 24 hours.
because they're like the first.
Because they're the first and they're popular, and that's nothing against them. I think they are some fantastic channels, but that land grab's over. Like that is long gone. So if you want to survive, if you want your channel to survive in YouTube today, you got to like find your thing that you can do. But it's got to be interesting to people. People have to be looking for it organically, because nobody knows who the Everyday Dad is except you guys who rock. And you just gotta figure out your way to do that. And I don't know how I got on this because the Everyday Wife kind of confused me. But are you ready? Are you in the channel?
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to catch up with everybody and just see how everybody's doing. I was trying to get here as quick as I could, but safely.
Because we like safe.
And so I'm just catching up. And hi, Christina. Hi, Bill. Hi, Thomas. Just trying to catch up with everybody who said hey to me. Hope everybody's doing good. We're defrosting from our Ohio trip.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Okay. So just trying to see what's going on and what you've been talking about. And hey, get out the house, and Richard and Battle Boss and Time Code. Hey, you guys, I'm so glad to see you all here.
So that's another thing that I want to do in 2018 is obviously we're going to hit 10,000 subscribers in 2018. So that means the Everyday Wife
how many?
Well, I'm sure we'll hit 10,000 subscribers in 2018.
Okay.
We're not there yet, but
All right.
when we hit 10,000 subscribers, don't forget the Everyday Wife will be getting her own live streaming camera. And I need to get her a better microphone because her microphone is pretty rough. I've got the AirPod. I can hear you,
Yeah, I see that little Q-tip in your ear.
And oh, whoops! Did I just turn everything off? Oh crap!
You did?
Did I? Is everybody still there?
You guys, are you there?
When you double tap the AirPod, it turns on Siri, and it like locks my computer.
I didn't know it. Those things are so silly.
I didn't realize that. But
they look so weird. Like.
But you can't see it in the video because I'm like this way, so I'm able to monitor.
Are you
the
sure?
audio.
Because I'm looking at you right now on my phone, and I see that.
You can't see it. You can't see it at all.
You guys see the little white stick.
I mean, every now and again. There, now you can see it. Now you can see it. You
no,
you can see it. You can.
Everybody's been seeing it and wondering what the heck you're doing.
We were talking about it.
You were?
We were talking about.
What did people say? I can't see the chat from before.
It's good stuff. I don't know.
Mixed reviews on here, and people saying, "Yeah,
hold
I can
on."
see
Somebody else has to go in timeout.
Why? What do you see?
MS Games. Look, so I'm pretty laid back. There's just me and the everyday wife that are moderators. We're actually gonna make some extra moderators here pretty soon, but I'm not gonna. I don't have a lot of problems with if you have.
Oh, sorry. At a moment of joyful laughter.
Okay, so she's gonna get muted here real quick.
No, don't mute me.
So I don't have a lot of problems with people. If you have like a video or something you want me to check out, I'm fine with putting that in, but don't spam the chat. That's not okay.
I don't see what you see, but
well, because I have it now set to it's held in review. Okay. Because after that, like 3 weeks ago, where that person posting stuff.
Christina, I'm laughing at your comment about the ring light.
What's that? I haven't seen it yet.
You said 10,000 subs, put a ring light on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm like nervous about that.
It'll be fine.
That like stresses me out.
She'll be fine, right, guy? Right, everybody? She'll be fine. Hold on. Where's that annoying soundboard app that get out the house? Oh, what? No. Oh, I'm not. That's terrible. Okay, where was I at? I was working my way through the comments. Random, hey, I appreciate it. I like them too. iPhone X is definitely way too expensive, Bill. Hey, did you know Bill's never seen a Star Wars movie? That's a
Bill Utah?
Yeah, Bill Utah has never seen a Star Wars movie. Neither's Christina. We found that out today. Oh. We're finding out all sorts of stuff out.
Trivia. We'll have to do some trivia next live stream, and they'll find out some weird stuff about us. Drone Crasher, I know. I know that there are some benefits from filming in 4K, like things that you can do with it, but it's just, I mean, yeah, if you have a better computer than I have a 2015 MacBook Pro, and it's great for what it does, but even just using 4K to film in it, everything just takes a long time. It's just a pain. The files are just bigger. It's just a maybe when we hit it the big time, and the Everyday Dad is like on the I don't know, what are the morning talk shows? When we're on a morning talk show and people are like, "How do you do your process?" and I'm like, "Well, I've got the new 11 grand iMac Pro." Then I'll probably move to 4K, but right now. Yeah, Jonathan, the 6S Plus, I think it was the 6 Plus that had that optical image stabilization first built into it, and that's where it started. I don't know. I'm trying to branch out. I don't know that because the Everyday Wife has a 6S. Phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just trying to think of, I don't know. I'm a gear I just like gear, so it's.
You just like it? You love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I did make a YouTube channel about it.
You know what? We still need to trademark that. When it becomes your obsession, it becomes your possession, because that is you to a T.
Oh, you weren't here for the live stream last week. We don't need to talk about nothing.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think if you just pretend you don't like all this gear all around you that I won't know?
We did not talk about getting an Inspire.
What's that mean?
Nothing. It doesn't mean anything.
Is that a computer?
No. It is definitely not a computer.
Isn't the Inspire-on one, isn't it the same thing?
Well, that's a Dell.
Yeah. Inspire-on.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't even tell me it's another drone.
I don't know what you're talking about. Random twin stuff. My favorite camera of all time, probably the Sony FDR X3000. I was going to make so in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do the best of 2017. And I think the best action camera of 2017, even though it was released in 2016, is still the Sony FDR X3000. I just love that camera. I just love it. I mean, Battle Boss, any camera's a good camera to get started with. I started with my iPhone 6. Is that what I had? The iPhone 6?
I can't keep up.
Yeah, I think I had an iPhone 6. I started with that. I used my wife's used like Nikon D5100 big battle axe of a DSLR. It's really, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, a T6i would be fine. The camera does not matter. The lighting is what matters. The lighting 100% is what... The lighting will break your video. Period. Like, I was using... The light's on now just because I've got this big ring light in front of me. But lighting... You will not appreciate how much a difference lighting will make until you get good lighting. You just can't. It's nuts. Where are we at?
What have you talked about?
I don't remember. Battle Boss, I will not send you a phone. I'm pretty sure your parents would not permit me to send a phone. I don't even have a phone to send. I don't know what the Walker of Vetus is, Fede. If you want to tell me what that is, I'll check it out. Yeah, everybody, don't get caught up in the camera cost. It would be good for the channel. Everything would look so much better. So much better.
Oh, you've been outed about the Inspire.
Who?
You have been outed. There was a couple people who died just distract me.
I haven't made it all the way through the comments yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Richard, to you. Yeah, GoPro, I don't know. If you've seen any of my GoPro videos, it definitely seems like I hate GoPro. I don't hate GoPro. I do not hate them. I did a lot of mountain climbing back in 2012, 2013. When I was in Washington State, I was in the mountains almost every weekend, and I wanted a GoPro so bad. Like, it was the pinnacle achievement of cameras to get, and I could never get one because, we were a young family, we had just had a kid, couldn't afford it. The Everyday Wife bought me one.
What did the Everyday Wife do? Yep, tell him.
The Everyday Wife bought me one.
I snuck purchased one from REI in front of him, but he didn't know. But then the guilt consumed him.
But it was like $400, and we could not afford $400.
But I really wanted to get you one.
I really appreciate that. And I want GoPro to succeed. But their last 3 cameras, unfortunately, the marketplace, they're not the only ones in the marketplace anymore. There are other people that do it cheaper and just as good, or cheaper and at like 80%. And for the everyday person, that's all you need. And it breaks my heart to say that. I do have a GoPro Hero 6 that I use now because everybody knows GoPro. I was comparing like bad camera to bad camera. So like, not bad camera. I was comparing budget camera to budget camera. So like I compared the Unreal 4K to the Yi Lite, which are both great cameras. But I think a better comparison is, okay, this is the top of the line. This is what everybody knows. This is a point of reference. This is what the budget camera looks like compared to that. So that's the whole reason I have a GoPro Hero 6. I don't think it's that great of a camera. I think there are low light issues. I don't know, I'm not very confident in it, but it takes okay. It's just, if it wasn't as expensive, like I think I actually saw a Hero 5 for like $270 in the store the other day. That's a good action camera deal. If you're looking for a high-end action camera, that is a good deal. But like, I don't know. What's on my left here? Get out the house, go fish. It is you'll be seeing a video on it on Wednesday, but it's an AirPod. It's one of those Bluetooth Apple headphones. I'm trying to so it's like monitoring the audio. I don't want to wear these. Where are they? I don't want to wear my big goofy headphones because they're big and goofy. But I was trying to, since I'm naturally like leaning this way anyway, I'm trying to monitor the audio without like being super obvious about it. But the everyday wife was making fun of me about it not that long ago.
What? Never.
You got it. You got it. What up, JJ Pia? Sorry, I'm making my way back through the comments. It's great. What's up, Timecode Mechanics? That is a sweet name. I hope you're still here.
Who's that?
I don't know. Timecode Mechanics?
What does it mean? What's
I
a
don't
time
know.
code?
I don't know. It just sounds awesome. That is a cool name. Ohio, Utah, and cold are all 4-letter words. Gross. Gross. I am already at 6K subs. Hopefully here pretty soon. In the last 30 days, we've gained over 2,000 subscribers.
What?
Yeah. In the last 2 analytics, we talked about earlier how much I like analytics. Just so you guys can kind of like see behind the curtain. Yeah, 2,093 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay. Yeah, she sounds fine, but the microphone, so her microphone is like a budget one, and when I was doing the audio test
Oh,
today,
man, a budget. What?
it's like the cheapest XLR microphone I could find because we use this. It's not technically a preamp. It's some I don't
Box
know,
of
audio
magic.
thing. Some audio magic box. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I've got like this is not an expensive microphone, but it's a better one than that one. And I think I may get her one of these too. Hizika, no, I don't think the Everyday Wife will ever have her own channel unless she wants to. But I want to get her involved in this channel. So like for the live streams, give her her own camera, light, ring light, camera, get a good microphone. There's things I want to build up. Maybe even turn this into like, we do the live stream every week, but maybe we'll make it a podcast where we release it as a podcast also. Maybe we bring people in to interview. Maybe have you guys come in for interviews or something like that. That'd be cool. Speaking of that real quick, the last official thing, because we're coming up on almost an hour. The last official thing I want to talk about, if you don't watch Ken Herron's live stream Thursdays at 7 p.m. Mountain, so like 8 p.m. Eastern, he has probably the best live stream I've seen on YouTube. And that's not me blowing smoke at like a bigger channel, but that guy's like an actual radio personality. His live stream's great. I think I'm gonna be on it. This is the 21st.
Wait a second. You need to
Thursday?
back it up just a second. You
Yes.
said it was at 7 o'clock Mountain?
Central.
Oh, 7 Central. Okay, so
Central.
your time zones were right.
Yeah.
I thought you said Mountain. I was like, well, hey,
I said
that's
Mountain,
too
but
different.
it's not. I meant Central because he's in Tennessee.
Come on, we're always changing up the time zones
I
every
know.
time we move.
I know, but I will
Did you
be
mention
on,
about any of that?
No, because there's nothing official.
Okay, but it's
So
coming.
we're moving in the next 9 months or so. We have the prospective places now, but there's nothing solid. So we still have no idea where we're going. But back to what I was talking about.
Sorry.
I will be on the Ken Herron live stream this Thursday if you want to check it out. His live stream is seriously great. I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, now the things just went crazy on me.
What are you going to be talking about on the Ken Herron show?
I have no idea.
Is he going to like ask you questions, or are you going to just like tell him what's up, or
I don't know.
is he going to like, is it going to be like you call in, or is like, are they going to see you?
He does it by Skype.
He's going to Skype you?
Yeah. Well, yes.
And say like, hey, what's up, Everyday Dad? Here's a bunch of questions I have about drones.
Well,
Does he know about drones?
He knows a lot about drones. He's got
Oh.
a very big drone channel.
Okay.
He's got a pretty big drone channel. It's pretty good. I'm definitely not bionic. Random that I doubt we'll get to 10K before January. Even if so like I was saying, if you were here earlier, the channel just got done. YouTube is all about this, the ups and the peaks and the valleys. We're kind of coming down into a valley now. We're coming off of a peak, and the peak was 2,000 subscribers in 28 days. So even if we're still on that peak, another 2,000 subscribers. I mean, that's awesome. I'm not saying that would not be great, but I think it'll probably be in the April, May timeframe. We'll probably cross 10,000. It would be awesome. Thomas, yeah, no. So I'm kind of like, I'm thinking about who I want to be the moderators, and it's going to be probably the majority of the people that are the regulars. But I haven't figured out how I want to do it yet, because I don't want, like, I don't know. I have no idea. I've never had something to be moderated before. Battle Boss, I'm probably not going to do a review of the T6i because I'm not going to buy one. I almost bought a T6 refurbished during Cyber Monday because it was like $200, but then I didn't. I think the next camera review I will do is if I get this new camera set up. It'd be a Sony A6500 with a Sigma lens. So great, so great. But action camera wise, we got a lot of action cameras coming up. We got a new drone coming up here pretty soon. Lots of good camera stuff. But when we talk about physical cameras, yeah, no big physical cameras for a while.
Did you show him your new laptop skin?
Oh, hey, thank you.
Don't unplug anything, like, you know,
that's something
if you
that
have
I
to move
totally
it.
meant to talk about, and I forgot to. Can I do this without?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna try something. If we
But don't
lose
close the
everybody,
computer.
I apologize. Okay, so if you can see this, I've got a new like laptop skin.
Don't pull it any further.
Oh, almost lost the coffee cup. Okay, we made it. Everybody saw it. We made it. Everybody saw it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh.
So something I'm thinking about doing, and
You
thank you, Everyday Wife, for reminding me about this. So something, and this is an idea I'm totally borrowing from Ken Heron, is he has like little like packs of things that he sends out to watchers of the live stream. So like if you do a super chat of X amount, he'll send you like a prize pack. And I was kind of thinking about doing the same thing, but I wanted to ask everybody, like if I were to make like a channel logo, kind of like that, like stickers, magnets, stuff like that. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Like, I'm curious. Let me know. I'm trying to like I was talking about. We're in 2018. We'll probably do a Patreon or something like that too, just to help the. Like I said, the channel's doing great. I like where it's going, but you know, maybe having like, I don't know. But if you guys would like stickers or magnets or something, shoot a comment, because we're gonna close this down and like we'll do another 10 minutes because the Everyday Wife is late and she's everybody's favorite part of the live stream.
Well, that's not true.
That is totally true. You're my favorite part of the live stream.
Oh, lay it on thick, all that heavy cheese.
No, Thomas, I agree. If I can be on camera, if I can figure it out, she can figure it out. Thanks for watching.
Oh, bleh. You know when I do those voiceovers, that's my favorite part to say. I'm like, oh, man. You got a tagline and everything, honey. Who are you?
Well, okay, the voiceovers. Why did we stop doing the voiceovers?
I don't know, because I was mad one day and you asked me to do one and I got grouchy. I can't be myself if I'm grouchy. So I can't do a voiceover. Maybe you can do another video that's goofy and I can voice it over. Sometimes I do them just, you know, all the time. Maybe when I watch your video. I like, especially my siblings, and they like to watch your videos. They're like, I can hear you talking. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man.
Timecode Mechanics. I also just got done using the Panasonic G7. I used one for like the last 6 months. I was doing a 2-camera setup, but then I found myself using my LX10 for everything. So I sold the G7 to get some things going, like keeping the Mavic Pro Platinum.
What? Oh, yeah.
Sick Tut, who's Techno Dad? Somebody asked me that before. Somebody seriously asked
You
me
might
that.
gotta watch up on him.
I may have to check that channel out, but I don't think I'm related to him.
Well.
Yeah, Timecode. I think the next one I check out is going to be an SJ cam. I'm trying to work my way through the big name budget cameras. So we did a Thi. We got an 8-man coming. I think SJ cam will be next. and then we'll just slowly work our way through the budget ones. I heard, I think I remember from the last live stream, somebody was telling me SJ Cam's coming out with a new one, and and I think I mentioned this at the last live stream, is the fun of it is the budget hunting for like good stuff. So there's all sorts of crap out there, but being able to find that little like good thing and then recommending it to people is what I really enjoy the most. That's probably like the mission statement of the channel is, you know, find it, because there's high-end YouTubers out there. There's lots of them, and they do great stuff. But I like finding great deals on these gimbals, drones, and action cameras to show off with everybody. Okay. Hezika, I am in the military. The Everyday Wife is not in the military. Bill, I am trying to up your stock value. If you want to give me some of those dividends, I would not say no. Yeah, the Everyday Wife would never make fun of the Everyday Dad.
What? No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What?
Okay, Nathan. That I like your time code mechanics. And I think you're the one that mentioned the new SJ Cam to me, actually, too. Hold on. I hate when this happens. Okay. So I'm going to focus for a second and get through the comments so we can close this out, cuz I like making sure I talk everybody else. Old bum on a bike. I was looking at the was it you that mentioned the AX53? That may be the next big camera I check out. Cuz that's like not a professional, but it's like a prosumer level camcorder that does pretty great stuff. It does everything I want in a camera, and it's like a little football shaped thing, so somebody mentioned that to me. Hezika, we certainly hope to. Battle Boss, I don't know that Vermont's not an option, but Maryland is an option.
Is that close to Maryland, Vermont?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about the Northeast.
Yeah, we're from the Midwest. We've lived in the South. We've lived in the Southeast. We've lived in the Southwest, and we've lived in the Northwest. The Northeast is not someplace we've lived yet.
I know Maine's at the top, and then
everything
else.
And what did it used to say on like the old maps? Like, then there be dragons. Like, there's New York, dragons, Maine. That's how maps. That's how geography
like crabs
works in my head.
From like Rhode Island, there's crabs.
There's Rhode Islands in there somewhere.
Has Boston got the crabs or the lobster? The lobster is in Boston, but I don't know what like states it touches. I missed a whole year of school like on geography. You remember how excited I was when I found out that Germany and France and Italy were all really close?
You don't tell people that.
I was like, whoa.
Don't tell people that. That's embarrassing.
Look,
we
not my proudest moment, but hey, once I learned it, I didn't forget it.
What's up, Shane Fullerton? Welcome to the live stream. Henry, I haven't checked out a DB Power yet. That's going to be another one of those ones that's in the lineup for me to check out. But the Yi Lite is a fantastic camera. Like, I think if you find it on sale, like it was $67 for Cyber Monday. That is outrageous. It's such a good camera. It is such a good action camera. Okay, I think I've made it all the way through. What's up, Rick Halber? Shane, that's awesome. If you like the GoPro, there's people that love GoPro Hero 5s and up. People love them, and and that's what. So I get frustrated at YouTube channels that are like, "Oh, I like the Yi action cameras, and you like the GoPro. Well, you're dumb for liking the GoPro." I want you to be like happy in whatever tech, whatever camera, whatever. I want it to work for you, and I want it to work for me, but it doesn't work for me. The Hero 5 did not work. The Hero 6 didn't really work. Like I said earlier, I still have a Hero 6, but I really want to like GoPro. And the problem is that, like I mentioned earlier, GoPro's the Apple of the action camera world, and all the accessories work with GoPro. That's one of the reasons I'm keeping the Sony FDR, but I was considering selling it because I'm not really using it, but it's so good as like a vlogging camera. It's like the perfect vlogging camera. It's really good. Yeah, Scott, and so here, I'll give you guys a quick, in the 6 minutes we have left. So the videos for this week, we already talked about reviewing the cheapest. Wednesday's going to be these guys. And then Friday is going to be what I consider to be the best drone of 2017. I've used, how many drones have I used this year?
Ooh.
The Phantom 3, Phantom
big
4
one.
Advanced, the Jamie, lots of like 3 or 4 cheap ones.
The racing
the Spark,
one.
The Mavic Pro Platinum. So I've used a lot of drones this year, and I think the Spark is the best drone of 2017. Like that's going to get my stamp of, it's going to get my stamp of approval for the best, one of the best pieces of tech, period, released this year. Maybe in the last 5 years. It's seriously that great, and it's that groundbreaking for drones. So yeah, it definitely is a tank. It is built like a tank.
I think it's a gateway drone.
It is.
You
well,
get that
not,
drone.
Not that it is a gateway drone.
It gets you in.
And well, it does, but even then, it stands on its own. Like, and I just wrote the script here. We'll look at my. Here, I'll pull up the script real quick. Just like there are more technically advanced drones out there, there are cheaper drones out there, but I've got 5 things that really, and it's the price, the convenience, the durability, the quality, and the ease of use. Like there's just a nexus of those 5 that the Spark ticks every box on. And the Mavic, I love the Mavic. I love the Phantom 4. They're all great drones. They are all more technically advanced. But for what, I just checked the price today, and you can get a Spark for $349. That's nuts. Like that. And the great thing about the Spark is, I mean, there's a lot of great things about it, but the reason I consider it the best drone in 2017 is it's unintimidating. Like, and I get it. If you know about drones, you know the Mavic's easy to fly. You know the Phantom's easy to fly. You know they're easier to fly than the Spark. But the price, and it just looks like a toy, and it just looks so easy to, and it's easy enough that I think people are going to just, it's great. I really, really like the Spark, and I do think it's the best piece of tech this year. Thomas, we did talk about that earlier, but if you are a hobbyist, you do have to register your drones again.
How do you do that?
You go to, we already talked. You
Oh,
go to the
sorry.
FAA website. That I don't know why I just winked.
I don't know.
I don't know why. It's not sarcasm. You actually have to go to the FAA. I'm tired.
I was like, is that a secret? I don't know.
This is past my bedtime. This is definitely past my bedtime.
Nth degree aerial perspectives. Hey.
What's up? Yes. Hold on, Leo. Yeah, the Breeze 4K is great. But I had real problems trying to get the controller to connect to the drone, to connect to the phone. I don't know. I think I got it to connect once, like when I was in the office, and I couldn't do it again while flying. It's not a bad drone. That is also, if your budget is $200, because I think you can still get it for $200. If your budget is period $200, that is a fantastic one to get. I was recommending the Parrot Bebop 1 refurbished, but I think I would recommend the Unique over the Parrot Bebop 1. Because the Unique's great. But for the price and the quality that you get out of those 150 extra bucks, the Spark just light years ahead of the competition. And the Spark really, I mean, it's great, right? Because it's a great drone. But the Spark has killed. It has killed the low end. It has strangled the low end drone market. I mean, look at the Jamie, look at the Unique, look at the Hover, look at the Dobby. Like, those were all, like, earth-shattering drones when they came out. But the Spark just brushes them away. Is like, well, you guys don't matter because I can be used as a legitimate camera drone. And it's just so good. It's so good. And Nth Degree, I also agree that the Phantom 3 Standard is a great drone. But... And that was my first drone, was a Phantom 3 Standard that I got refurbished for about that much. But I think the Spark is still better. Yeah, the camera is better. You can do more things with the camera on the Phantom. But I think it looks like a big drone that people are intimidated by. Like, I know those of us that fly drones now, and I still consider myself a drone newbie. I've only been flying for like 7 months now. But it's just... that's the magic of the Spark. Is it comes in colors. People love colors. It's so good. It's so good. It is loud. Please do a review of the Mirrorless camera. I may check that one out. I know it's on the cheaper side. It does, I think it uses micro four thirds. So here's, again, balance, right? So I'd love to check it out, but I don't know that it has much to do with the channel. I really, like I said, I focus on action cameras, gimbals, and drones. And I like doing stuff like reviewing the gear I use. I would never use that mirrorless camera. I like the action cameras, but I don't know that I would ever use the mirrorless camera because, I don't know, maybe I will. I'm not saying no. Maybe I will check it out in the future. Because I was considering it when I first started the channel. But all right, so we have gone way past the time that we normally go. So thanks everybody for coming out. Everyday Wife, thanks for showing up.
Well, hey, thanks for having me, Everyday Dad. Glad to be here to see everybody virtually.
Don't worry, before long you will see her back.
No.
we already agreed to it.
This is much more fun, just watching the chat and chatting.
Well, you'll do the same thing.
No.
You'll do the same thing. You'll just, when you talk, you'll just have to look at the camera. We could just do it right now.
No, it's fine. Do not do that.
Okay. That's why I set the 10,000 subscriber limit, so it gives her time to, like, warm up to the idea.
Oh, yeah. I'll save my comments for later.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. You say when you do YouTube videos 3 times a week and you have, like, your things, I almost just said, like, the whole thing.
Hey, if you like that video, hit the subscribe button.
Hey, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button down below. We do live streams every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Well, hey,
I'm the Everyday Dad.
Well,
if I can figure it out, you can figure it out. I took the words out of your mouth, didn't I, babe?
It's almost like she hears it 3 times a week, too.
And more, because I watch those videos.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week, the live stream Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, don't forget to enter the contest, right?
I've said it twice.
Okay,
don't forget to enter the contest. Don't forget to enter it, though.